I always keep this letter with me, and that's the letter from President Obama.
Do you mind reading some
no,
of that?
No, not at all. Dear Rudy, I wanted to personally inform you that I am granting your application for commutation because you have demonstrated the potential to turn your life around. I believe in your ability to prove the doubters wrong and change your life for the better. So good luck and Godspeed. Sincerely, Barack Obama.
A commutation is one of the many ways presidents can grant clemency and shorten prison sentences. President Barack Obama commuted more than 1,700 sentences before leaving office. That's more than double his 11 predecessors combined.
America's public enemy number one in the United States is drug abuse. In order to fight and defeat this enemy, it is necessary to wage a new all-out offensive.
The drug war, initiated by President Nixon and continued by his successors, led to mandatory minimum sentences for drug-related offenses, which disproportionately affected minorities. As a first-time nonviolent offender, Martinez was sentenced in 1992 to life imprisonment for a number of nonviolent charges related to distributing cocaine. Between 1980 and 2015, the U.S. prison population quadrupled, and mandatory minimums aided in that increase. Now it costs an estimated $80 billion to incarcerate criminals annually. For those reasons, legislators have introduced a bill to recalibrate prison sentences for nonviolent drug offenders, target violent and career criminals, and save taxpayer dollars. In President Obama's words, each and every person granted clemency deserved it, but 25 years is a lot of lost time.
In your time being incarcerated, what is it that you feel that you lost out on?
That's easy. I went in, my boys were just on the cusp of their birthday. Hardest thing in the world, you know. You don't know what, I always say you don't know what freedom is until you lose it. When you have no control over things, and the fact that, the way I came up, growing up in Uptown, for most of our lives we were on welfare, not having too many things. I always said that, my sons would never do without, you understand, they would have everything. And to get them accustomed to a new life, after I got incarcerated, that was my worst fear, to getting adjusted, to not having these things. And sure enough, that's what happened. It is approximately 8:20, and I'm here with my sons, Julian and Edwin. Take a look at them. I'm trying to figure out what this contraption is here. Every chance I got, I would write them, I would talk to them on the phone, or, I would probably only get to see them like every 3 years. So, every 3 years they were getting taller, taller and taller, finally to the point where, they were taller than me, And I never realized just how much time I was away until the days that I would see them. And then I would realize, man, I've been gone a long time. They're men now. They went into their teens and into their 20s, and I was just like, F***. And, you don't get that time back.
But what Martinez can do at 52 is take advantage of the time he does have by celebrating firsts.
I'm about to get my first haircut in 26 years.
Spending time with his family and helping others just like him.
Left a lot of good guys back there. A lot of guys that's been down for quite a while now. A few decades, 10, 20, 30 years. There's a guy over there, 42 years. I really don't know how much time people expect for men to do for nonviolent offenses. You have these kids walking into the penitentiary at the age of 18, 19, 20 years old, and I have seen it every other week when that bus comes in, and I don't care what pen I've been at, because all the kids look the same. They walk in, man, and they got their bedrolls, and they're looking around, and they are, at awe of where they're at. I'd like to think that I perhaps had that same look when I saw the walls of Leavenworth. I look at those kids, man, and I can sympathize with them.